Welcome to Simply Cooking with Jed today. Today, Beth Harst from Alzheimer's Society. Beth, tell us what you do at Alzheimer's Society.
Well, I am the education coordinator for the Alzheimer's Society, so
Okay.
I give a number of presentations to basically anyone who is interested in learning more about Alzheimer's disease and other related
What are
dementias.
some of the seminars that you have done already?
Well, we offer a lot of presentations to healthcare professionals in long-term care settings or acute care settings. Most recently, one of our education series is called Reducing the Risk of Dementia. It's a 3-part series. We've been offering it at different locations around Oxford County. And one of the sessions focuses on a healthy lifestyle, and of course diet comes into that.
So what you eat and can actually help
Very
your
much.
mental,
Very much.
the health of your
Yes.
the
So
brain.
whatever we know now, whatever is good for your heart is going to be good for your brain as well. So if that means eating more vegetables and fruits, less red meat, for example, even
Oh,
red
no.
wine is allowed.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So we know that will reduce your risk of dementia down the road.
So you have all series of different seminars that you educate
Yes.
adults of all ages.
Of all ages.
Because everyone is involved, right? Because
Everyone's
Alzheimer's
involved.
touches everybody,
Yes,
isn't
it
it?
does. It
Okay.
does.
So today we're going to cook some stuff here and eating different colors.
Yes.
And the more colorful you
The
eat,
more
the better.
color, the better. So as wide a variety of vegetables and fruits, from yellows to oranges to reds, and the idea is that we should incorporate as much color into your daily diet as
And the
possible.
darker the color, the better.
And the darker the green, the better.
Yeah. The redder.
Yeah. The redder, the more orange.
The beet is really good.
Yes.
And okay,
Yeah.
super.
Yeah.
So okay, so when we come back, we'll make some salad today, and we'll make some sole.
Yeah.
And not only is low fat, but it's also good for your
Yeah.
heart and good for your
And we'll
brain.
talk about that too.
All right, so we'll be right back after the commercial break. Welcome back to Simply Cooking with Jed. Today cooking with me is Beth Harst from Alzheimer's Society. Beth, so we're going to make some dark green salad with the beets and carrots and tomatoes. We're going to have some sun-dried tomatoes, dressing, and walnuts. Like walnuts are good for the brain.
Walnuts are good for the brain.
Now it shapes like a brain.
It is shaped like a brain. You're right. A lot of curves and.
So is you eat what shape it is, and basically is what's good for you?
Yes.
Now that's about the
Almonds is
size of my
supposed to-
brain.
That's about the size of your brain. You know, our brain is supposed to be the size of your 2 fists put together.
Really?
So you've got a bigger brain than I do. But
I don't know, it's big head here. All right, so we got some walnuts here. That's brain food. So what if you're allergic to nuts?
then you can find other alternatives. Nuts are supposed to be good for some of the vitamins in it, vitamin E,
Also
for example.
good source of protein too.
A good source of protein. So maybe if you're looking for protein, and we're trying to avoid as much red meats as possible, it doesn't mean you have to eliminate it, but you could eat tofu or soy alternatives
Okay.
if you are unable to eat any nuts.
Okay, so I'm going to get you peeled
All
some
right, I
carrots
can do that.
here,
All right.
and I'm going to cut up some greens. So just romaine lettuce here,
Right.
and we're going to make some nice healthy salad. This is all nice and pre-washed.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and beets too. We actually can eat the
The greens?
the greens of
Yeah.
the beets, and it's actually quite nice. So we're going to keep that for another time. So I'm just cutting up some romaine here. That give it a good base. You do a lot of cooking at home?
I do. Both my daughters are vegetarians, so I end up eating a lot more vegetables and grains than I would have done otherwise.
Okay,
But I guess that's healthy for me.
good.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are going vegetarian, and now there's all different kinds of levels of vegetarian.
Yes.
There's a vegan, and there's
Yes.
yeah.
One of my daughters flirted with veganism for a while, and I just found it almost impossible
So
to.
what's the difference?
Well, they don't eat any, so vegans eliminate any eggs, milk,
Anything that has a face to it.
yeah, anything that has the face to it. So really difficult to think of things to eat or prepare. So
Okay. And well, I mean, all power to those who are vegan out there, and I I can certainly not be able to do it because I
No.
love my meat. So
Yeah.
now I'm just going to thinly slice these tomatoes here. While that's going, I got a pan that's turning up to about medium. We're going to quickly sear the sole there. Now, why is it good to eat deep
Cold water
fish?
is best because of the omega-3s in salmon is by far the top fish to eat for reducing your risk of some form of dementia. But and the idea is then that you should be eating at least once a week, if not twice a week.
So eating the right thing can reduce the possibility of getting dementia.
Yes.
And
down the road, and because we've learned now that anything that will increase your possibility of a stroke, for example, so the healthier you eat, we now realize that whatever affects your heart will also increase the likelihood of a
sure,
dementia.
the heart supplies us the blood, which is
Blood
supplies
flow
the
to your
oxygen to your brain, and
Yes.
so that's all connected.
And we have to keep all of those connections open, and the only way to do that is to ensure that you've got an increased oxygen flow.
Okay,
Yeah.
and so the seminars that you do is to educate people around Oxford County to get them eat healthy and what are the stuff that they can do to prevent.
So we have 3 weeks, and
Early-
the first week is talking about exercising your brains, like crosswords or Sudokus, but we talk a few more, or offer a few more exercises. And the second week focuses on increasing your physical activity, but also everybody knows that you should be eating better, but
Yeah.
why? And we
Why?
talk about antioxidants in food. What is it exactly that you should be looking at?
All right.
And the third week we talk about decreasing your stress levels, watching your head, making sure you don't fall.
Awesome.
Yeah.
When we come back from the break, we'll continue making the salad and then the fish. Right?
Sounds
Thank you,
good.
Beth. We'll
Thanks.
be right back after the commercial break. Welcome back to Simply Cooking with Jed. Today cooking with me is Beth Haas from Alzheimer's Society. Now Beth, we're going to make some sole here.
Okay.
We got the pan heated up to about medium high, and what we're going to do is just quickly sear and then pop it in the oven for about 5 minutes. It should be ready.
Okay.
So in the meantime, we can continue to
salad?
do the beet salad.
Okay.
Okay. Now, remind me again, we'll eat different colors.
The more colors you have, the more vitamins and minerals you're getting out of your diet. There was a study that was completed about 1.5 years ago, and it was determined that a Mediterranean diet is the healthiest for us, not only for Alzheimer's disease, but also to reduce your incidence of strokes and heart disease. And typically, a Mediterranean diet is really big on fresh fruits and vegetables, some red wine, a lot of seafood, fish especially.
Red wine, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
And I think it's because of all the antioxidants in the red grapes. So 2 glasses a day for men allowed and 1 for women.
Okay. Now we're going to put the fish on now. Okay. Let that sear for about a minute or so. And then, why don't you cut this beets here? We're going to get it ready. Okay. Now, I keep the green of the beets because they are very good for stir fry and for just for eating.
Yeah.
So while you do that, I'm going to do this. Okay. So just basically peel the skin off the beet. It's a race.
It's a race, you'll win. I think you have a bit more experience.
No, not at all. You can use a peeler like Beth is doing, or we can just cut around the outside of the beet to get the skin off. And the fish is almost ready to go in the oven. Now all this equipment is provided by Sears, and they're all going on sale this week. So,
Good to know.
yeah, so if you need a new oven, or mildly used, so just pop that right in.
I'm going to have you chop the ends of that.
There we go. Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. The nice thing about cutting beet is that if you cut your finger, you can't tell. No,
And what your guests don't know,
no,
a little bit of protein.
I'm just kidding. Okay. So, beets here is so awesome. And I got to tell you something though. It's kind of funny. The first time I eat raw beets, and you know, when you go to the bathroom, the color is a little bit pink, and that was kind of freaked me out a little bit. It's like, what's going on there? So beets, they are very rich in vitamin.
Well,
C
they're all
and D.
yes, and all these colorful vegetables and fruits have antioxidants. We have, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We have all these free radical cells running around in our body. Whenever we're exposed to pollutants of some sort, then we have these dangerous cells, so to speak, and antioxidants reduce these free radicals. It's like leaving an apple outside and it turns brown. Well, antioxidants would fight that, or leaving a nail or a hammer outside, it would get rusty. Well, we want antioxidants in our diet to reduce the rusting, so to speak, of these other cells. So the healthier or the more colorful then, and actually this is one reason why you're going to be cooking with chocolate later. Cocoa has the highest amount of antioxidants of any food.
Okay.
So,
all right. So we're julienning some of the beets here, and I'm going to taste one of them.
I love beets.
My lips is going to get really red and pink. Okay. I'm going to julienne some carrots in there. And when we come back from the break, we will put the salt back onto the salad, and then we're going to make a quick dessert, and we can have lunch.
Great.
Thank you, Beth. We'll be right back after this commercial break. You're watching Simply Cooking with Jed. Today cooking with me is Beth Haas from Alzheimer's Society. And Beth, we're going to make some quick dessert. And dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is good for you. Why?
Yeah, because of all the antioxidants in dark chocolate.
So now we have reason to eat dark chocolate.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So these are
It is
baking
awesome.
chocolate. This is hot water. I'm just going to put it on. Just going to melt. And then we're going to drizzle over that with blueberry. So why is it good to eat blueberry?
Antioxidants once again.
Again.
Wow. They're in every good food.
So while we're doing that, this fish is ready to come out of the oven. And I'm just going to cut some. Here, I'm going to show you how to do a julienne a carrot. There you go.
All right.
Here's your knife.
Uh-oh. All right, you show me.
So we go like this. Okay.
All right. Only, you're supposed to keep the tip of the blade down,
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You just rock forward.
Without using your fingers as part of it.
Okay.
All right, that's good
enough.
for me.
Okay. And then you can always grate it in too.
Yeah. So you're doing it lengthwise again.
Yeah.
All right.
There you
Well.
go. There you go. You all taste the same.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Mine is to be a bit less julienne.
That's
than
okay.
yours.
Yeah. And we'll have all different shape and sizes, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. There you go.
I only
Throw
got
that
about
in there.
a third of mine done.
That's good. Perfect. That's all we need. So we got this really colorful salad going on here. And now I just use a little bit of sun-dried tomatoes dressing. You can make your own. And just sun-dried tomatoes with olive oil. Okay. Nice and look at that. Okay, so that's ready. And we'll pop out the fish. The chocolate is melting. And yeah, I'm gonna get that going there in a minute. Okay, we're gonna pop out the fish. Beautiful fish. It doesn't take long to cook, and we just have to put a little bit of pepper on it. And if you want salt, you can do some salt too. Look at that beautiful fish. Okay. Now, Again, walnut is good. We could roast this a little bit and put it on, or you can just put it on as it is. Some walnuts there.
And you really don't need a lot of meats to get the most out of
You
your
are trying to convince me to be
no,
a
a lot of,
vegetarian.
yes, I meant a lot of nuts, but I think almonds are the best nut that you can eat, and I think they recommend only 10 to 12 almonds a day. So,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
there's a
How many walnuts can you have?
I think a bit more, so you're okay with what we've got.
Okay, so I'm just going to pop the fish onto this
Wow.
guy. Nice and healthy, low-fat lunch. Look at that. Okay.
Looks great.
Okay. Now, for dessert, I'm just going to get some nice French vanilla and a little bit of guilty pleasure is
Yes,
fine, right?
and I did notice it said low fat.
Yeah, it is low fat. Yeah. If I keep eating like this,
I
then,
know.
you won't be able to see me on the
No.
screen. That would be a long ways to go yet.
Yes.
What do you
No, I
yes?
mean not yet.
All right.
Looks good.
We all know what you meant.
Yes.
Okay, some
I
blueberries.
was just being agreeable.
All right. Nice blueberries. Now, eat lots of antioxidant. And don't forget to drink a cup of milk with you every day.
Right?
Milk is really good for you
Milk
too.
is very good.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so we got some chocolate here being melted. Now, just to recap, we have dark green
Romaine lettuce.
romaine lettuce and tomatoes and beets and carrots with some sole.
Yep.
Okay?
Perfect.
So fish and just a little bit of pepper
Right.
and walnuts, which is good brain food.
Right.
And then we're gonna get some chocolate here to drizzle, dark chocolate, which is good brain food. Drizzle onto your
Perfect.
low-fat ice cream.
Low fat ice cream. No, the ideal lunch.
Yes, and this is blueberry. Look at that. Dark chocolate is good for you because it's
Perfect.
high antioxidant, and anything that's high in antioxidant is good for your heart, good for your brain. When anything that's good
Perfect.
for your heart is good for your brain.
You've got it.
I think I've got that today.
All right.
All right.
Good job,
okay.
Ted.
When we come back, we'll wrap it up and we'll taste some of the salad that we
forward to
make
it.
and the awesome dessert. I think I'm going to go for dessert first. Thanks, Beth.
Thank you.
We'll be
Ted.
right back after the commercial break. You're watching Simply Cooking with Jed. Now, Beth, we made this wonderful beet salad and dark chocolate ice cream with blueberries. So we're going to taste
Perfect.
this
Wow.
awesome beet salad here.
Wow.
This is good.
That's very good. That's very good.
Don't forget to shop local, all local produce, local flavors, local people like you and I.
Yep.
Rogers Cereal. Thank you again for all our sponsors, Sears for all the equipment, the stove, the fridge, all the cooking ware. They're all going on sale. Call Jim at Sears Woodstock, and mostly roses for the roses, and also too Oxford Milk producers for the title sponsor. And drink a glass of milk every day with your dish. Okay, so enjoy. You're watching Simply Cooking with Jet on Rogers TV.